What is up, my Squirtleites? It is I, your king, welcoming you back to more Let's Play Ōkami. In the last episode, we finally made our way through the moon cave in its entirety, and in this episode, all that stands before us. One final challenge. So let's head up this spiral ramp thing that's actually like a snake if you look at it from far away. See if we can find Kushi. Ooh. So that's all come down to, guys. No pressure or anything. Ami, look over there. Oh boy. Oh no. Ladies and gentlemen, meet the one, the only Orochi. Oh, wild god of the heavens, 100 years have passed since you imprisoned me here. How is it you have come back after perishing and turning into stone? 100 years in a cold stony tomb, you reek of decay. I've heard enough. Bottoms up, big guy. And Thunderbrew time. And he drinks it without hesitation. I don't know, guy's gotta have his booze. Well, here goes nothing, guys. It is the fight against Orochi himself. So, here we go. What you're going to want to do, first things first, you're going to power slash his... Oh. That cheater has a barrier up. What are we going to do now? Any bright ideas, Furball? Oh, no. Guess they're disinterested in us after all. We weren't able to keep their attention. Oh, no. Run, Kushi, run! Hold it right there, vile serpent. Hell yes. Susano! You came! I knew you'd come! Have no fear, Susano is here. Orochi and I have a score to settle. Pops? Long have I awaited your coming, O descendant of Nagi. Now we shall fulfill this burning desire which has consumed us. The descendants of Nagi have kept me imprisoned here for 100 years. Yet it is that accursed bloodline which shall unleash my true power. A pact between Nagi's descendant and I, the great Orochi, shall deliver unto me dark powers beyond all comprehension. Let us seal the blood pact for all eternity. What the heck's Serpent Breath talking about? A blood pact with Susano will unleash Orochi's true power? Oh, he who seeks power, your first chance slipped through your grasp. But now the time has come for us to seal our eternal bond. Speak the words I wish darkness upon the world. Utter that prayer to me, and seal our blood pact. You too shall gain dark powers beyond all comprehension. Orochi's trying to tempt Susano. I bet that sneaky serpent was the one giving Pops those nightmares. Now, utter the prayer. Let the words come from deep within. Recite the words of our blood pact. Oh, I shall. I am the descendant of Nagi. Behold Susano, the greatest warrior who ever lived. Hear me, vile serpent who would seek to harm a helpless woman. Your time is up. Feel the wrath of my trusty sword. Susanoo is the most badass character ever. Foolish beast, did you really think you could deceive me? The only pact for me is the one that comes with my bloodline. If it is my fate to fall battling evil, then so be it. I seek help from neither god nor demon. The heroic bloodline of Nagi is all I require to slay you. With that faith and with that conviction, a miracle has happened. And our Thunder Brew is no longer a Thunder Brew. Indeed, it is 8 Purification Sake. What we need to defeat this asshole. Susanoo and Kushi made a miracle happen, and so it begins the true fight against Orochi. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. So, first things first. He's got 8 heads. Couldn't already see. Now, each of his heads have different powers. The main head being the fire head, which we're going to want to get rid of with wind. So, in his frustration, he is going to roar at us, which leaves his mouth wide open for a drink, actually. Quick, Okami the sake. Shoot the 8 Purification Sake right into Orochi's gaping mouth, which we can use, or do, using the water spout power. So, once again, let us get rid of fire, this time using triangle, which should keep the fire away longer. And, as soon as he roars, give him a drink. And he's a little bit drunk, but not quite enough. It's working. Take that, you big worm. Keep it coming on me. So we got to do this again. He's still a little bit sober, so once again, blow that away. And he roars at us. So one head is down, completely intoxicated. Here we go. That's one down. Don't stop there. Let's get the other heads drunk too. So for this phase, we actually only need to get rid of 3 heads, or intoxicate 3 heads. This guy is the head of darkness, probably the one that is responsible for all the curse zones spread out throughout Nippon. If you let those buds open after a small amount of time, they are going to unleash a curse zone over the entire battlefield, which has the exact same effect as a curse zone. So you're going to want to make sure you bloom these as fast as you possibly can, or you are SOL. So if you can get them in midair, so be it. The faster, the better. Let's intoxicate this one as well. And then, instead of heading over to the one to the right, I want to get stay as close to the middle as possible, and I'm going to head to this head now. This is the Earth head, and he actually hit me. I can't believe that. Which really, really sucks. I might not actually get a perfect rank on damage now. Crap. That's okay. In fact, to prevent any further damage, just in case, I don't want the Steel Sucker. I'll just use a Traveler's Charm. So, come on, buddy. Send another one my way. No, you don't. Alright, so just shoot something at his head that unstuns him, I suppose is the word, and give him the sake. Now we're going to want to climb up the fire head and make our way up to the bell in the middle, the Epicurean bell. Now miraculously, Kushi is no longer up there, so you have no problem getting up there and unleashing hell. But I think the best way to unleash hell is not with Divine Instrument, nor with Hard-Headed Ami, but it is in fact with that Exorcism Slip L we got earlier. One hit and it is down. So begins the next phase. And this is the real deal, everybody. So he's going to try his hardest to attack us, but try as he might, it ain't going to be enough. He will try lunging at you in vain, his usual attacks, etc., etc. And when you intoxicate his head, he is open for attacking. Yes, Isun, I know. The worm's down. Looks like the berry is finally down, so let's take him out. Down he goes. So fire head complete. On to the next head. Now, another fun fact here. The fire in the center of him is burning quite voraciously. Yeah, that's a word. You can actually use that to your advantage in this. So, in fact, I can drag it to his head, and it burns him up a little bit. And even though it consumes one whole ink pot, it does quite a bit of damage. So let's take down the dark head onto the wind head. The fire is actually most effective against the water head, believe it or not, which is the next one. This right here is the wind head, which you counter his wind with your wind. And so, he roars at us. Drink up, buddy, or I am going to take you down. Now, I kind of should be using rosaries here so I can rack up my godhood, but oh well. I'm doing fine regardless. Now we have the water head who likes to flood the battlefield
But he's kind of useless because at the same time, while he floods the battlefield, he also leaves behind lilies, which he didn't do, and I for some reason got hurt by that. Okay, that's fine. I'm down with it. So, fire away, and take him out. And I didn't use fire on him, but just let it be known, it does like half of his health if you use it on the waterhead. So next we have the Thunderhead. Thunderhead like to shoot bolts of lightning at you, which you're going to counter again by using wind, which should blow them away. And staying your distance. He is also considered to be the dim-witted one. It's not like he's a total moron, it's just that he's the least aware because he is opposite of the Firehead. And down this one goes. And I'm just going to use my Divine Instrument so I can rack up Godhood. Take that one out. And now there are just 3 heads remaining. This one being the Light Head. Now, I don't quite remember how you counter the Light Head. I want to say you use Crescent, actually, to counter the Light Head. But unfortunately, he didn't even use his attack, so I can't show it off. And let's take him out. I racks up our Godhood a little bit, so we have 2 heads left. And again, this one countered using wind, as this is the Poison Head. So he's going to shoot Smog at you, which only has a 50% chance of hitting, and a much higher percentage of poisoning, or if you get hit by it. I did for some reason again. I don't know why I keep getting hit by his attacks. Thank goodness for Godhood. Take him down. Rack up that Godhood. Look at that sub-rosary. Look at how powerful it is. Also make sure to avoid the fire that's dropping at an increasingly quick rate, depending on how many heads you've taken out. He just lunges at us, which makes life all the easier for us. Now let's take this last head down. The Earth Head. The final head. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, but he isn't done yet. The time has come. O sacred moon of the heavens, come forth and pierce this darkness. Bear witness to the beast's demise upon my trusty sword, Tohenboku. Did he say moon? Right. The legend says the moon was shining when Nagi slew Orochi. And just like before, it's time we howled skyward. And it's one last power that has to come in handy in this fight. Indeed, it's Crescent. Whoop. Susanoo-style Blade of Truth. Good. Will. Never. Give. In. To. Evil. Finish it off, Ōkami. No, Fido. I don't need your help this time. Now for the ultimate in Susanoo-style martial arts. Celestial Cleaver. Dearest Kushi, just as you devote your life to sake brewing, the way of the sword is all I know. Yet I have failed, for I unleashed that foul beast upon the world. I allowed evil to cloud my judgment. Who am I to claim the right to wield a sword now? Alas, there is no reason for me to live. Oh, Susanoo, why do you look so serious? Come on, laugh like you normally do. Looking like that is what makes monsters turn up. So come on, laugh. Laugh like you do when you help me harvest the rice every year. And from the broken and battered body of Orochi, we are gifted a new divine instrument. This is the first in a new set of divine instruments, Glaive's Sumagari. And so it came to pass that 100 years after its first defeat, the dreaded Orochi succumbed to Amaterasu and Susanoo's onslaught. As the foul breath left Orochi's twisted body, the curse lifting, a powerful sword known as Sumagari appeared. It was the reborn form of Tsukuyomi, which had been consumed by Orochi. Armed with this new blade, Amaterasu prepared for further adventure. At that moment, a mysterious evil force emerged from Orochi's corpse, splitting off in all directions and flying off into the distant sky. At that time, no one had any inkling as to just what that force was. The truth is, the real calamity and chaos had yet to visit the world. But for the time being, Kamiki found itself enjoying a new era of peace. Our story, however, is far from over. In fact, it is just beginning. That's right, Ami. We're just getting started. I mean, we can't let a great adventure simply end like this. Now give me one of those famous victory howls of yours. With pleasure, Isun. With pleasure.